Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jason and Britt's unexpected kiss has set off a storm of emotions in Port Charles, and it's a moment that fans of General Hospital have been buzzing about nonstop. What makes this kiss so electric isn't just the fact that it happened, but what it represents for Jason, for Britt, and of course for Carly, who finds herself right at the center of the fallout. The kiss itself may have lasted only a few seconds, but the ripple effect could stretch across weeks, even months, as loyalties are tested, relationships are strained, and unspoken feelings finally push their way to the surface. The question on everyone's mind is whether this romantic turning point is the start of something bigger, or if it's just a fleeting spark meant to complicate lives that are already tangled in dangerous webs of power, trust, and betrayal. When Jason leaned in and kissed Britt, it wasn't just passion taking over. There was history in that moment, a connection that had been simmering beneath the surface since the days they were forced into uneasy alliance. Their chemistry is undeniable, and even when they tried to keep things professional or act like their paths only crossed because of circumstance, the tension was always there. Britt has been drawn to Jason's stoic, protective nature, while Jason has seen in Britt someone who doesn't back down easily, someone who challenges him and surprises him in ways he isn't used to. For a man like Jason, who keeps his emotions locked down tighter than a vault, allowing himself to take that step and kiss her speaks volumes about what he's feeling, even if he hasn't admitted it aloud. But while the kiss may have been thrilling for Britt and satisfying for viewers who've been rooting for them, it's nothing short of infuriating for Carly. Carly has always considered herself the one person who knows Jason best, the person who has been there for him through every major turning point in his life. Their bond has been so close that many fans see it as more than friendship, a soul-deep connection that sometimes strays dangerously close to romance, even if the characters don't always act on it. So for Carly, seeing Jason with Britt feels like a betrayal on multiple levels. It's not just jealousy. It's possessiveness, fear, and perhaps the dawning realization that Jason's heart might not be as exclusively hers as she's always believed. Carly's reaction is sure to be fierce. She has never been one to sit quietly while someone else takes what she wants, and in this case, what she wants is Jason's unwavering loyalty. To her, Jason being with Britt is not just about romance. It's about priorities. Carly is the kind of person who thrives when she feels like she's the center of Jason's world, the one person he will always put first. Britt changes that dynamic, and Carly won't handle that shift gracefully. Expect her to lash out, to undermine Britt at every turn, to make it clear to Jason that he's making a mistake. But the danger for Carly is that the harder she pushes, the more Jason may start to see her true colors, and the more he may appreciate Britt's willingness to let him be his own man instead of constantly demanding his loyalty. This kiss has also added a fascinating layer to Jason's character arc. Jason has always been a man of action rather than words, someone who avoids drama and lets his loyalty define him. But kissing Britt signals that he's ready to embrace something that isn't just about obligation or duty. Britt makes him feel alive in a way he hasn't allowed himself to feel for a long time. Their connection isn't rooted in decades of complicated history like his bond with Carly. Instead, it's something newer, fresher, and perhaps more exciting because it isn't weighed down by old baggage. Fans who have been longing to see Jason open up emotionally can take this as a sign that he's finally willing to explore what makes him happy, rather than what makes others comfortable. For Britt, the kiss is equally significant. She's always been cast as something of an outsider in Port Charles, someone with a sharp tongue and a guarded heart. People often underestimate her or judge her based on her past mistakes. But with Jason, she doesn't have to pretend. He sees her for who she is and doesn't try to change her. That kind of acceptance is rare for Britt, and it's part of what makes her so drawn to him. For her, the kiss is more than just a stolen moment. It's validation that Jason feels the same pull she does. And though she knows Carly won't take it well, Britt has never been one to back down from a fight. In fact, Carly's disapproval may only push her to fight harder for Jason, proving that she deserves to be by his side no matter what anyone else thinks. The fallout of this kiss is bound to spill into every corner of Jason's life. Sunny's absence has already created a power vacuum in Port Charles, and Jason has been stepping up to fill that void. But now, his personal life is colliding with his responsibilities. Carly will argue that Britt is a distraction, that Jason can't afford to let his guard down while the family's empire is under threat. Yet Jason might counter that having Britt by his side gives him strength, clarity, and balance. Their connection could become his anchor in the storm, something that steadies him even as chaos swirls all around. On the other hand, being with Britt might also paint a target on her back, something Jason will struggle with if he feels he's putting her in danger by letting their relationship deepen. And let's not forget Britt's own world, which is complicated enough without Jason in the mix. Her medical career, her strained family ties, her lingering doubts about her place in Port Charles, all of these factors make her vulnerable. Being tied to Jason could either give her a stronger sense of belonging or isolate her further if Carly and others push back too hard. The kiss has set her on a path where she has to decide just how much she's willing to risk for a chance at love. Jason is not an easy man to be with, and she knows it. But Britt has never been afraid of taking risks, and if she believes the reward is worth it, she'll stand her ground against anyone. Carly's fury is also telling, because it reveals her own conflicted feelings. For years, she has insisted that her relationship with Jason is purely platonic, a friendship that transcends ordinary labels. But the moment she sees Jason giving his affection to someone else, those claims start to ring hollow. If Carly truly only saw Jason as a friend, she wouldn't feel threatened by Britt. The intensity of her reaction suggests that there's more to her feelings than she's been willing to admit, even to herself. And once those feelings bubble to the surface, there's no putting them back. Carly may find herself wrestling with emotions she can't control, and in her desperation to keep Jason close, she may cross lines that could damage their bond forever. The drama here lies not just in the kiss itself, but in the collision of relationships and loyalties it exposes. Jason, Britt, and Carly are now locked in a triangle that could reshape the entire landscape of General Hospital. Viewers will be watching closely to see whether Jason chooses to follow his heart with Britt, or whether Carly's hold over him proves too strong to break. Either way, the kiss marks a turning point. It forces all three characters to confront feelings they've avoided, and it sets the stage for conflict that will reverberate through every storyline connected to them. As for the broader canvas of the show, this development couldn't come at a more volatile time. With mob tensions rising, family alliances shifting, and secrets threatening to come to light, Jason's personal choices could have massive consequences. If he sides with Britt, he risks alienating Carly and potentially disrupting the delicate balance of power. If he caves to Carly's demands, he risks losing a genuine shot at happiness with Britt. It's a no-win situation, and that's exactly what makes it so compelling for viewers. Fans are already divided. Some are thrilled by the idea of Jason and Britt as a couple, seeing them as a refreshing change from the long-standing Jason-Carly dynamic. Others are furious, believing that Jason and Carly belong together no matter what. The kiss has reignited debates across fan communities, with passionate arguments on both sides. But whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying that the moment has injected new energy into the show, sparking speculation, excitement, and anticipation for what comes next. Carly's fury will almost certainly spill over into dramatic confrontations. She may confront Britt directly, using every weapon in her arsenal to belittle her and push her away. She may guilt-trip Jason, reminding him of everything they've been through together and demanding that he put their bond above any new romance. She may even manipulate situations behind the scenes to sabotage Jason and Britt before they have a chance to solidify their relationship. Carly is nothing if not resourceful, and when her emotions are this raw, she's capable of extreme measures. The real question is whether her actions will drive Jason closer to Britt instead of pulling him away, creating the exact outcome Carly fears most. For Jason, the kiss is a crossroads. Does he continue to live in Carly's shadow, always putting her needs above his own, or does he finally take a step toward his own happiness, even if it means disappointing her? That's the heart of this storyline, and it's what will keep viewers glued to their screens. Britt offers him something new, something untainted by years of unspoken tension and unresolved longing. But choosing her means breaking a pattern that has defined Jason for most of his life. Breaking free of Carly's influence won't be easy, but it may be the only way Jason can truly grow. This kiss may also open doors for Britt as a character. Too often she's been sidelined or defined by her mistakes. But being with Jason elevates her, giving her a storyline that puts her right at the center of the action. It shows that she's worthy of love, that she can be more than just a supporting player. And in challenging Carly, she proves she's strong enough to stand toe-to-toe with one of the most powerful women in Port Charles. That kind of growth could make Britt one of the show's most compelling figures moving forward. Ultimately, the kiss between Jason and Britt isn't just about romance. It's about change, conflict, and the possibility of transformation. It forces Jason to rethink his priorities, Britt to fight for her place, and Carly to confront feelings she's long denied. It's a catalyst that could reshape relationships and alliances across Port Charles. Fans can expect explosive confrontations, tender moments of vulnerability, and perhaps even shocking betrayals as this storyline unfolds. One kiss has set the stage for weeks of drama, and the fallout will be anything but predictable. What happens next could define the future of all three characters. Will Jason and Britt's connection blossom into something lasting, or will Carly's fury succeed in tearing them apart? Will Carly admit what she truly feels, or will she hide behind claims of friendship while her actions reveal the truth? And most importantly, will Jason finally allow himself to choose happiness, even if it comes at a cost? Those are the questions driving the story now, and viewers won't want to miss a single moment as the answers begin to unfold. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.